folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. They'll run it to the right side. Fights off a defender. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Now the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And the Gators will have first and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Gators are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Florida. That's how you finish a play.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 2. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Play action here on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st and 10 play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, And that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Running back grabs it on a screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Crucial third down play right here. Pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Gators come to the line with first and goal. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
Michigan 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he's got it, one-handed grab. What a one-handed catch by the junior.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's caught inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on offensive line and their running back.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on the run.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Off target with a throw, incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Gators will line up to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's hauled in. What a catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Wolverines! They connect for 6. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the completion made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Finding some room at the 25. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And in the 3rd quarter, this game remains tied. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. to run it. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Powering through a tackle. Past the touchdown, Gators. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks an open space. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the slant. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw again. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a one-handed catch. Touchdown, Wolverines. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Bought some time, now lets it go. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And there's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Throws out the stiff arm. Touchdown, Florida. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has got fun, a bunch of scoring back and forth in the second half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run it here. He breaks free. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense success the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He can go. They can't stop him. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick throw to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, that is a textbook read here by the quarterback. He saw cover 1, which means that's a single high safety look in man coverage. You throw the ball to the outside part of the field, you know that help from the middle of the defense is going to be a little bit late getting there. It's exactly what he saw. He puts that one out there for a nice completion.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Breaking tackles and going. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's a quarterback sneak. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll hand it off. Past the 30. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And then first down, they go right back to him. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
First down at 10. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards, and I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The Wolverines getting set on first and 10. Grinding away with a running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 for the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The offense really clicking here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. inside the red zone. They're looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. The two-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Chew clock with the running game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And it's taken. Totally lost the ball. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And here's the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It's second down.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. He's hit just before the throw.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late. These obvious dropbacks.
He's looking deep here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Florida. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be brought down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Took one last shot. With no time on the clock, though, this game is over. You came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.